Hey guys, welcome back. Today in day 5, part 3, we will talk about conditional statements, which are if or and switch. So we'll learn about all details about these two. Okay, let's start our playground as usual. We can file new and playground and then blank one and name it. So I made already one, and I'll go to source of our documents, which are swift.org and language guide and control flow condition statement. So let's start. So it is often useful to execute different pieces of code based on certain condition. You might want to run an extra piece of code when an error occurs, or to display a message when a value becomes too high or too low. To do this, you make parts of your code conditional. Swift provides two ways to add conditional branches to your code: the if statement and the switch statement. Typically, you use the if statement to evaluate simple conditions with only a few possible outcomes. The switch statement is better suited to more complex conditions with multi-possible permutations and is useful in situations where patterns matching can help select an appropriate code branch to execute. Okay, so let's start from if. So if simplest if is gonna be just one condition or single condition, and then it can go or not go. Also we have if else, so gonna be, this is if this condition gonna go true, gonna run this. If it's gonna go false, gonna go to else. And we have else if as well, that can give us more conditions. So if this condition goes through, this one. If this condition goes through, this one. And if none of them goes through, gonna go else. And here is the code for that. So let me run this and actually show you. So here you will see temperature is 30. If it's smaller than 30, yes, it's gonna run this. And for this one, 40. So it's not smaller than 30, so it's this one not gonna go, but this one will print. And this one you will see is 90, so it's not this one, not this one. Well, actually this one. So let's run it. So it's really warm. Don't forget to wear sunscreen. So here's go. It's here. So it's 90. So it's smaller than it's 90. It's not this one. Actually, yes, it's bigger than 86. Yeah, if I say, for example, I make this one 50, should be go to this one, I believe. Yeah, let's check it out. Yes. So I make it 90. Okay, and here is if and else if. This is optional. So if this goes through, if this goes through, otherwise nothing happened. So here we'll see nothing happen. Okay, so let's go to switch. A switch statement considers a value and compares it against several possible matching patterns. It then executes an appropriate block of code based on the first pattern that matches successfully. So the first one matches successfully, gonna go. A switch statement provides an alternative to the if statement for responding to multiple potential states. Okay, and you will see that in Swift how strong is switch case and default conditional. So here we go. If we have, we have one variable. If it goes case 1, pick up this one, goes case 2 and 3. So if one of 2 or 3 gonna go through, then gonna pick up this one. If none of this, gonna go for default. Okay, here we go. So we have this one. Let's run the first one. So we say, okay, some character Z. So run this. So here you will see is Z. So the latest letter of alphabet is Z. Okay. But here it says, you know, we will get error. Why? Okay, so if we go by other languages, so if we say it says case label in switch should have at least one execute statement. So what that means, it says you can't leave this empty. Even you know, comments not gonna go. So I just say print. Sorry. NA, for example. So now it goes through and it's run. You will see it's A, and so pick up this one. So yeah, at the end I'm gonna delete this just to you know have exactly same as comments actually source we have. So here you go. So as it's here, we cannot ignore one case. We need to make sure that we have some code to execute. And for this one, to make a switch with a single cause that match both A and A, you know, these two, we can use comma in between. So if it goes this one or this one, gonna go get this. Here you are. You can check it out. The letter A. And so this is the first one. And also no implicit fall true. So what that means? In contrast with switch statement in C and objective C, switch statement is in Swift do not fall true the bottom of each case and into the next one by default. Instead, the entire switch statement finishes its execution as soon as the first matching switch case is completed. So what that means? First one that being completed is gonna get jump out. But in other languages goes to the next class, goes to the next class, or even goes to the true. But if you know in Swift, if you want, you need to mention fall true at the end to make sure not jump to the end. And here you will see, actually we spoke about this. Okay, interval matching. So interval matching as value in switch cases can be checked for their inclusion in an interval. This example used number interval to provide natural language count for number of any size. So here you go. We can say, okay, you know, number range of numbers, and then we can pick up one of these 62 is in between which of them gonna go. So I think this one. So let's see. Set natural string. Yes, we got to get error. So this is variables current must have initial value. So one variable needs to have initial value. Natural count. We give it. Oh yeah, this one. We didn't give value, so I give it a natural value. Okay. Now, sorry. There is something missing. Yeah, I said let. It should be variable. Yeah, here we go. I think now it will work. Yeah, here you will see. And pick up the match one. 62 between gonna be dozen of. So here you go. Dozen of. Okay. And other strong possibility, actually feature in Swift, is tuples. You can use tuples to test multiple value in the same switch statement. Each element of the tuple can be tested against a different value or interval of values. Alternatively, use the underscore character, also nouns, as a wildcard pattern. You know that in other languages as well, to match any possible value. So you can say, okay, I want to have match both, or you can use underscore, then even this one gonna be match, gonna go. And here you will see we have a test code, and yeah, 1 and 1 is inside the box. Here you go. 1 and 1 is inside the box. Here you go. Because we said from -2 to 2, this is a range from -2 to 2. So this is the match one. And this is exactly as we said, interval matching test and tuple box. Okay, so value binding. Another strong possibility in Swift is that a switch case can name the value to its match to temporary constant or variable for use in the body of case. So here you go. So you say, okay, let x. If this one match, pick up this one and use it here. Here, this is very strong feature. Excuse me. Here you go. We will run it. And we have where even clause. It is in a switch case can use where clause to check for additional condition. So you have this one, even you can add condition by this. So where x equal y. Here you go. So additional condition. And compound cases. This is the last one, and you can use, okay, actually we had this one with comma. We can add, if it was A, E, I, O, U, then it says vowels. This is compound cases. And we can mix compound cases with actually value binding. And here you go. Then result gonna be this. So we say, okay, if we have compound, and so if any of this gonna go, okay, distance, pick up the distance and show it, and if not, goes to default. In later we will go more about the you know, in actually in the next part, in control transfer statement, we will talk about the continue, break, fall through, and return, and true. Yes, that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. If you like it, please make sure to give it thumbs up, and also don't forget to be subscribed for more videos which are coming every day. If you have any question, please ask in comment below, and I wish the best for you. Have a good one. Bye bye.